I will have you know, I've been yapping away. I have been yapping. Hi! Welcome in. I'm so sorry. I thought I wasn't muted. Whoops. Anyways, we're playing Botany Manor. That's why I don't have the fancy background today, because we're gonna be playing Botany Manor. It is a very cute game. It is puzzle, which is not my usual genre, but it's gonna be interesting to see how I like it. Don't know all too much about that game. I know a teeny tiny bit here and there, not all too much. My computer was struggling with having Shoost, OBS, VTube Studio, Botany Manor, and everything else that I need to have open all at once. So I decided I'm cutting Shoost. That's why I don't got the fancy lighting. But we're gonna be going over to gaming in just a second anyway, so it's fine. I was checking out the game prior to stream because I was like, I wonder if I'm actually gonna like it. And then I vibed, and I was like, right, I have the time, I have the energy, so why not stream? So that's why we're here today. I also have some tea with me, as I usually do. Today I'm having a tea that is called, I think, Gold of the Forest or something like that. I forgot the exact name, honestly. But it is one that has the flavors of a bunch of wild berries. So it's got raspberry, it's got cloudberry, it's got some very delicious fruits, and it is a black tea blend. So it is very tasty. It is one of the favorites that I have at home. I am very excited to sip on it and play this cozy little game at the same time. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Botany Manor before. It is one where we like try to put together, you know, what's it called? Herbarium. It's more on the sweet side. It is definitely more on the fruity side. Very tasty, very tasty. I think, wait, it's very hot. The water is very hot, so I'm a bit scared of trying it, but I want to taste it and give a proper description of the flavor profile. But from what I remember, it has a very fruity forward taste. It's quite nice, Let me fix up the chat overlay, put it in the corner over there, so I can see y'all as I play the game. Why am I speaking like this? As I play the game. There we go. Now I fix my English. Now I'm speaking it in the proper way. Alright. There we go. Let me see if I can... It's very hot. Yeah, it is definitely fruity first. Oh yeah, this tea tastes so good. I brewed it on the exact amount of time, which it tastes so good. So tasty. I love tea. I'm so happy. Alright, let me get Botany Manor up so that you guys can see it. Actually, can I get it in windowed mode? Yay! Windowed full screen. There we go. Now I can see chat. Alright. Ooh, yeah, I wish I had cookies. If I had cookies, I would do so, but I don't got them currently. I would have to make them on my own. I had some chocolate earlier today because I made the brigadeiro. And that was nice, that was very nice. But I don't have any cookies, unfortunately. I gotta make some, honestly. But I expended my budget this month on going down to Gothenburg. So, yeah. We'll make cookies next month. I would make drömmar, which are a Swedish type of cookies, which use a type of salt as the rising agent. I don't think it's salt, but it's called hjortronsalt. And it gives it this peculiar, stronger taste. That is like the main flavor of those cookies. It is flaky, it is fluffy, it is crunchy. It has this deeper flavor of like almost an acidity in a way. You know, it's a sharper flavor compared to cookies. But I think that will make it pair very well with this milder, sweeter flavor that this tea has. It also holds for a bit, so that's another positive. Alright, let me go ahead and switch categories. And then we'll get into the game because I'm excited. I wanna give it a go. Bada bim, bada boom. So, oh, I should probably remove my... Nope, not my my body, my hat. Alright, and we go ahead and mute the music because the game has its own. Can you guys hear? Right, where's everything? Where's everything? Can you guys hear? Is the volume okay? Volume good? Thank you so much for the headpads, I appreciate it. Also, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have it on the right one. There we go. Alright, everything is working perfectly fine. I'm so happy. Alright, so welcome on in to Botany Manor. This is the game. This is the game. This is it. Great, stream over. No. Hi, Majak. Welcome on in. So this game is very cute. I really like the style that they use on the art in here. It's like, it's so tasty. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Like I said, I just played through this first section on my own because I wanted to make sure that I liked the game and didn't shuttle myself in for something that was gonna be a shitty time for me. So I have gone ahead and played this and then the next room, and that's it. So after that, we're gonna be completely on our own. Hi, Nixie! Hi! Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Cobalt Tiger. Welcome to the Cove, and it is lovely to have you here. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this herbarium. Dear Alabara Green, thank you again for submitting your book proposal for God and Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you've completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. So this is the book that we're going to be working on filling through the game. Apparently we're playing as Arabella Green. Oh gosh. Oh, wait, what year is it? 1890? Damn. How are you guys doing today, by the way? I don't think I asked that. How's your week been? I guess that it is Monday. I was a busy girl on the weekend. I was on set, like I said. I got a role in this film that's being made over here, this short film. I will not be sharing the name of it though, because I do not wish to dox myself. Hi OCP, hello, how's it going? Oh, my tea was a bit too hot, sorry. But it was a lot of fun. We finished the filming, so I am very happy. I got told that I did a good job, so you know. Hello. Alright, so we have the maps. Ground floor, first floor, and we're gonna be working through these. We also have like a compilation of the clues. Here is gonna be filled in with the flowers that we're working with. So that is the main thing that we can look forward to. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at the Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett. And you'll notice that I keep on pressing tab instead of escape accidentally. That is just a skill issue. Welcome on in! Chapter 1, A Fresh Start. I don't know if this is Chapter 1 or Part 1 or whatever. We have a new plant added. Chapter 1 clues. Nothing has been found so far, which means that we need to start somewhere, and this seems like a pretty good place to start. Windmill wort. Anemone fibrosa. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. Clues. I haven't filled in all the right clues for this plant. So, let's take a look. Potting instructions. Place pot on saucer, add soil to pot, plant the seed, water the seed. Simple, simple. Right? I mean, that is standard planting procedures. So let's go ahead and give it some water. Yay! I can't crouch. Aw, I can't crouch. I wanted to do the little crouch, 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 crouch. You know the classic. Hi, it's nice to meet you thingy. Wait, let me just fix so my model isn't looking down all the time. Bada beam, bada boom. Calibrate the tracking. Okay, maybe I calibrated a bit too well. Wait. Alright. This looks good. This looks good. So, let's have a look around and find some clues. Figure out what they want us to do with this. I like the music in here. It feels very calm and cozy. Alright. Ideal soil? Ideal what temperatures? Ideal soil temperatures for Mediterranean wildflowers. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a Mediterranean wildflower then. We have grassland, meadow, coastal, volcanic, and woodlands. And all of the countries to the left. So we gotta figure out which one it is. We also have this chart. Oh, whoops. Some wildflowers. They're very pretty. I like the way that they look. Clues. Important clues get added to the herbarium, where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Right, let's go ahead and add both of these. And let's take a look around. Oh, a newsletter. Somerset falls victim to industrial fog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. And nothing on the back. Lovely. I don't think there's any information here that will help us with the plant. What's this? Hi, Abe! Hi! How's it going? Oh, okay. I think we gotta put the plant there later. Postcard from Marianne. Where's Marianne? Oh. To Lady Arabelle Green, Botany Manors, Somerset, England. Oh, so this game takes place in England. Lovely. How fancy, how fancy. You're feeling awesome, Sauce? Oh, that is fantastic. I'm happy for you. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. We're vibing, we're enjoying our day. I have some tea. I have some very delicious tea here with me. Dearest Arabella, on my hike, I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Oh, we know the country, write that down. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirement, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution near your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. Okay, so, Sicily. We had a list of countries over here, didn't we? Sicily. Yes, Sicily is on the list. So this means we need cross-references with this. And it was the... what was it? The windmill wort. Okay. So, top left. Volcanic from Sicily. Where? Sicily. Okay, 60 degrees. Fuck did I do with that? Oh, wait. That's a weird sound. It's supposed to sound like that. 60 degrees is hot, by the way. Oh? Well, there we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Whoa. Oh shit, I forgot to add a clue. Whoops. There we go. Wow, this looks so pretty now that the smog cleared. Okay, well, where do we put this? Switch it. It's so pretty! It's so pretty! It's pink and it's spinning! Aw. Alright, well. On we go. Hi, Kaden! Hi, I'm doing good! How are you doing? Welcome on in! Drawing from nature. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, we don't have a body. We can zoom. Oh man, this game is pretty. Oh. I like the sound design that this game has. It's very filling, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel empty at all. Whoa, that's pretty. That's really pretty. You're doing good? Oh, that's nice to hear. I'm doing good today. I'm vibing. You know, I'm a bit, in some ways tired after the weekend, but... Botany Manor, home of the Green family. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Arabella. Oh? A key. I'm on who knows what amount of sleep, but I'm doing good. Get some more sleep. You gotta get some Z's. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be here yet. Hi Ken, you're not new. You're not new to my streams. You've been here before. I recognize you. Hi, I'm not a stranger. I'm not a stranger. What I mean, I am a stranger, but not a... But you're not new here. We're all strangers around here. Who cares? True. Is the balance between the game music and my voice okay, by the way? Or is the game loud? Because the game feels a bit loud to me. Let me turn it down a bit on my side, actually. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever, okay? Oh, thank you for the posture check. I have fixed my posture now. Thank you very much. I am wandering aimlessly, by the way. I do not know where I'm going. This is pretty... Am I stuck on a flower pot? Yes. Oh, another bench. Wonderful. Is the stranger just strange? I guess. I mean... Yes, but no. Like... In a way, we know each other, but we don't know each other because... You know, reasons. What's this? Another bench. I love benches. A cane. Oh, walking stick. My bad. Sorry. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you have the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make a little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, Now you must travel and see some interesting specimen for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. No one's truly a stranger. Technically, we meet somewhere or meet in heaven or hell if it exists. I guess. I mean, never truly a stranger. As long as you're aware of each other's existence, you are not a stranger, I guess. Yes. Alright, well. Oh, it's a duck! I love it. We gotta get ourselves some new seeds. What's this? Hi Rift! Hello! Thank you for the flower! How you doing? My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. Oh, 5th decade, damn, 50 years old. Good for you. Still, damn. Guys, I am 50 in this game. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Bye-bye, Magic. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take good care of yourself and have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, thank you for the group tea time. Alright, chat. Grab whatever beverage you have in hand, or that be tea, water, soda, whatever you got is welcome to the tea time as long as it's non-alcoholic. Let's all take a sip together. Cheers! It's very tasty. Where's the boulder name? I don't know if it's on actually. Sorry, I am being conservative, so I have my browser closed on the amount of RAM that I'm using because I don't want things to lag. 2 new plants added. What? Okay. Where? Oh, plants here. Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Oh, damn. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Right. Well, looks like we have some exploring to do. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington, issued for return journey. First class, elderly discount. Is this for me? Do I get the elderly discount? Oh, that is a cool fucking tree. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete. Careful tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired from marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Well, let's take a look. Oh. Alright, lovely, lovely. Cute. Many of these people are still alive. That is good to see. That is very good to see. Love it. It is kind of funny how menacing the empty spot is. It's like, yeah, you're gonna die one day. Chair. Oh, seed. Bulgaria. I came across the Bulgaria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. Oh, 5 clues. So let's pretend you have hair for a second. What color would you dye it? I have hair. Okay. That does not help me. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I have to investigate the camera settings. The picture is so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of the incredibly expensive flash powder. I'm very pleased with this picture. Looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. This game is about understanding how to get different plants to grow. It's about a botany manner. More than that, I don't quite know yet. Cause I am figuring it out as we go. It's a puzzle game. Chair. Plant. Ooh. A combination lock. Disgusting. Let's see. Oh, this is not the right plant. That is not the right plant. The photography is to not match with this plant. Tree? There's sunflowers outside your house? Oh, that's so cute! I love that. You gotta send some pictures later on the Discord. Share with the class. Well, through this door we go then. Oh my god. No! Another painting book. Cute. They're gonna make us do experiments. Does anyone know how to make an explosive? Just out of curiosity, of course. I would never actually make an explosive. I'm just curious. Some ancient Celtic tribes predicted a coming-of-age ritual. This was meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in this tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a fulguria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Ooh, wait, this is the flower that we're working on. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Okay. This can definitely be added to this book. Is there anything else we can interact with in here? Aww, it's a pretty picture. Today is my birthday. Can you sing happy birthday for me? Is it really your birthday? Happy birthday! Choose a language. Portuguese, Swedish, or English. I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything about explosives. Right. But just in case. I think we might have to use the flash camera to get this flower to grow. English, please. I can't understand any other language. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear squid. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday. Woo. Yeah, this is definitely the flashbook lamp manual. Can we all take a shot? Sorry, I don't have alcohol with me. Another key, wonderful. Wow! Piano! That was not the sound of a piano. Hypothetically in Minecraft and another parallel universe? Yes, noted. So we do know how to make explosives in Minecraft. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your cup of tea, I would recommend you keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Sorry, Charles. Have some flash powder. So this is for getting the plant to grow, I'm assuming then. Because if we go here, thunderstorms. Because the plant needs the, you know? So there must be something I'm missing. I mean, I know for a fact there is. This is another plant. Pyrophiles. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have adapted to evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. So this belongs to the other flower, which we need to add. But, like we have clues for it, right? Oh wait, this poster is a clue? To what? Not the flash one, that's for sure. Gosh. Oh, another one of these. Gosh, this is pretty. Is this it? This might be a tough case to crack. This is definitely a pyrophile. It also include that. Which means, wait, did we get all the clues for the other one? Should be this and this. Back? Over there we go. Right, I was completely correct and we skipped past too fast. Whoopsie daisy. Right, back over here we go. Let's get planting, shall we? Where's the cabinet? Where did it go? Here we are. Right, let's add some soil. Grab one of these. Water it up. There we go. So, what we need to do is... Which room was it in again? Oh god, I have a horrid sense of direction, guys. This game is not kind to that. Right. Oh. Alright, down you go. Let's check the manual again of how to do this. Fill the container with flash powder. Close the container, press the button connected to the camera and illumine the flashlight. Witness a bright flash. Alright, so we take this. Wait, how do we do this? How do we take this? Oh, it's empty. Oh god, we're gonna need to make some more. Potassium and magnesium. Okay, wait. 2 to 1. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Wait. Potassium. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Now what? I will eat my bottle? Wait. What are you guys doing? Alright, let's put this back over here. And let's test this out. Let's see how this goes. So we have this in here. We close this up. It worked! We did it! Yay! Fulgari only grows during thunderstorms, where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. It is very pretty. Well, on we go. We must figure out more about that other plant. I wonder what will be placed here to get this to go away. Oh, right, that's locked. Well, out we go. Let's see if there's any clues that we haven't placed yet. Nope, both of them haven't placed. This game is so pretty. I really like the aesthetics of it. I know for sure this is the next one we're gonna be working on. See, I don't see anything else around here. What's this? Seed block. A summary of some seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. Cow parsley, backdown hills, poppy, cheddar gorge, buttercups, starret mashes, ash plumes, wisdom woods, wood anemone, Holford comb, wild thyme, Colburn wood, foxglove, Ford abbey. So, Wistman wood, was that the poster? I think so. Wait, let's go back and double check. Wistman wood. Yes. So Dartmoor. Noted. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. No! No! Not these squirrels! They are the latest trend in garden decorations. All my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. No! The two squirrels have now started Oh, they're alive. Oh, they're alive. Okay, wonderful. They're alive. Yay, they're alive. I totally didn't think that those were dead squirrels that they were decorating their gardens with. Anyways, started a big family and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Probably because invasive species. Hi, Philin! Hello! Was your phone call good? Whoa, that's pretty. First day. Cheery broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be the best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trip. Shopping list: flour, milk, potatoes, eggs, leeks, carrots. Ooh, a key! This is not a clue. Great. It's not a clue for the flowers. It's probably a clue for something else. Is that a key to the kitchen? Ah! Wait, Fuan is your goat? Wait! Where am I left in all of this? Is this a kitchen? Yeah, that's a kitchen key. Where am I left in all of this? Have I been forgotten by Twitch chat? You guys have forgotten about me. No one suffers as I do. Oops. I'm just a little gal now, I guess. Wow. No one's technically suffering at all. No one suffers as I do. No one. Oh, thank you for the head pat. I appreciate it. Dear lady, we have received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Science, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present, and have never. Fuck you, bitch! What do you mean you don't? What do you mean we don't admit women? What do you mean you don't admit women to study? Is it serious science conducted in laboratory and lecture halls? My hobby, tending to the garden, in my domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should be otherwise be taken by genuine academics. Signed, Professor Altingham. Fuck you, John Altingham. Yeah, we'll get a dancing mini to protest this outrage. Sick and fucking twisted. Oh, I'm happy you got new headphones. Look at you go. Aw, broken mortar. The history of Dartmoor, given by a resident natural history professor. A professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture, using fire as their method of choice. It promised to be fascinating, a story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Fuck you, Professor, whatever your name even was. How dare you? Hazel's priceless recipes from the home farm workshop in every department of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe, perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use my edible chestnuts, which are easily foraged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means that your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Let's see if this will work for our plant as well. Can I put my pot there? Hi Vera! Hello, how are you doing today on this lovely day? Oh, damn. Mysterious symbol. Okay. Hi Vera! How are you doing? Wait, can someone shout out Vera, please, and thank you very much. Blessed is this kitchen, by grace and holy night. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is the hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve thy Lord, who see their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Thank you for the lurk. Also bought my first game, Thief Simulator. Oh, damn, that's nice. That is a good deal. That is a very good deal. Oh, yeah. I get that. I'm so sorry though. It really sucks when the brain does that. Dearest Hazel, I picked up some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. That's sweet. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wisman's woods. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befall those trees in Wisman's wood. Another dog! Found that I suck at lockpicking? Yeah. Wait, in game? So are you good at lockpicking in real life? Oh. Home smoking and curing. The type of wood to use in your smoker is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to the different chemical compositions in each type of smoke, and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. I know what we need to do. We need to go back and see what type of wood they were using over there, because they were talking about the more over here in this letter over here, weren't they? No. They weren't. Which type of wood was it? That is for sure the last piece, isn't it? This is the last piece. Where was the information? Westman's wood? But that doesn't tell me what type of wood it is. They need the proper type of wood, but which type of wood was it that they used? Did it say over here? Westman's wood. Westman's wood. Is that the type of wood that was available over there? I guess we'll take the pot and we'll walk back. You're not supposed to know that. For legal reasons, I'm a law-abiding citizen in IRL, and the only wrongdoing I did was nearly crashing into someone. Sure, whatever you say. Whatever you say. Been so long? It has. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Aha. I was correct. Right. Oak, maple, cherry, birch. I could brute force my way forward here. But that feels like cheating. Hi, dragons! Hi, are you new? You're not new. It's just been a while. How are you doing, though? Hope you're doing well. But what type of wood is it? Yeah, got a doctor's appointment today. Oh, good luck, good luck. Another good news, I managed to discuss with my instructor and got the opportunity to do an assignment to make up for the missing scores. This looks like a lot of work though, so I'm gonna have to try and do it these next few days. Good luck, I hope it goes well. You've got this, might be a bit tough, but it's gonna go well, I know, I believe in you. Feels wrong to brute force this. What kind of wood does it want though? Oak! Damn it. So it is oak. We're 4 days away from the stew's 1-year anniversary. Oh, we love perpetual stew over here, but you gotta be careful. Ah! Sorry, I dropped something on my, like, I have a little thing that I keep my wrist on when I use my mouse, and I dropped it on myself, and I managed to jump scare myself. Oh, it's so pretty! You gotta be careful with perpetual stew though, because it can turn into a health hazard if it's not kept above temperature at all times. So, you gotta be very, very careful. Alright. Yeah, it is. You gotta be careful so you don't get botulism though. Good morning, Ghost! Hi, how's it going? The ash bloom is a pyrophile evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Cute. Love it. It is very pretty. Good, very tired though. Oh! Gatehouse delivery, don't mind if I do. I'm going the wrong direction, god damn it. I love soups and stews, they're so tasty. I forgot which way I came from. Damn it! I don't know where I'm going. I gotta finish my delivery. Soup is food for the soul. Soup is so tasty. Soup is food for the body, the mind, and the soul. Delivery! We got a delivery! Orchard key. Alright. Well, what is the orchard? Ooh. 5. Oh! Over there. Is this the orchard? No. Oh, it's... Oh, to the left. Wait. I'm so good with the sense of directions, guys. I'm so good. Orchard! There we go. Oh. Pretty! This is so pretty! 2 new plants added. I found out the hard way that my spice tolerance is decent, not the way out. Not on the way out, decided there was a fun day as a result. Oh, wonderful, how fun. Always a interesting lesson to learn. Dear niece, I have gathered a collection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are as charming as they... well, oh my god. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense shall they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. The wolf glove. High on the mountain top, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climbs up high, listening for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summer cheeks' glow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. This is definitely a hint for a plant. We just need to find the plant. Okay, we have our setup. Need to find the seeds. Oh. Oh, cute. What's this? Tincture of iodine. Okay. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar for photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Alright, so the plant we're working on is a non-photosynthesizing plant. Oh, pretty. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built sacred rooms in the case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priesthoods were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about this location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priesthoods for England to this day. Do we need to find one of those? God damn it. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to the Botany Manor last Monday. As a historical, I find it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not having been able to locate the priesthole in your house, although I am convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. No! No! I do not want to be responsible for having to find that. Lady Arabella, I have received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in the orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Boulder. Oh, wonderful. We are dealing with a poltergeist, a priest hole, and a plant which seeds have not been located yet. Oh, wow. That is one of the problems solved. Honestly. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found the following amounts to work best with my different pots. 118, 112, 97, 167, 90, 45, 75, and 62. Okay. Lovely. I know what we're gonna do. Darn it! This is my standard pot. Do I have a measurement for it? Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime and perhaps I can find a way to crack that seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker-esque. This is not all the same plant. This is not correct. Is it? Which? What? Oh god. 97 grams of sugar. We're going back to the kitchen. And we're bringing this with us. There has to be a faster way to get back to the kitchen. I just must find it. Wait, this is in Oz, not in grams. Oh shit, they're making me actually work for this now. Where is their sugar? Oh god. No. No. Damn it. I am shit at converting as well. How am I supposed to do this? I'm also assuming they do not want us to use Google, you know, to convert stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels unideal to have to open a web browser as I'm attempting to play a game. Hi, I'm doing well. How about you? Okay, sorry, I'm a bit concentrated as well. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to get this to work. Okay. Lovely. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already read into the builder in the hope that he wants to sort it out. But as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you can find another way down into the bottom level? Darn it! Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps! We are so sad you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you're busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost in a hike until suddenly we heard this strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. You've just been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Maddie. Tarabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset, from Natty Golding. Is this the whistling one? Oh god. We are getting way more notes and hints than plants at this point. A map. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for the headpats. Did I say hi to you already, Virus? I don't remember. I am in the fucking trenches of my brain trying to figure this shit out. How the project's going? My dearest Arabella in Gardens Fair, your grace is seen, a flower rare, your present beams of radiant light, a lily's charms are pure and white, your hands like petals soft and fine, and tender touch a love divine, and in your eyes a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's response. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere, like roses freshly cut, like you'd be the trophy of my home with glee. Damn, discarded poem near the fire. Rose absolutely rejected. That's a pretty painting. This character is an artist. I already could tell that from before, but like, Miss Girl is good at painting. Oh, there's even more. Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you're set on botanical field, you might be interested. You might assist Professor Montag on his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated, bitch. I also recommend John Kidney's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Surtees. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Women can do research. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Better than you can. Oh. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we had is rather ancient and I'm afraid is not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that would be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. Somebody, a study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of regional and folkloric symbols for the art and history of the world. Oh wait! Aha, it's the symbol we saw earlier. It's the symbol we saw earlier near the scale. None of those were hints. It's the symbol we saw earlier near the scales. The scales were... God, where were the scales? The scales were in the kitchen, and the kitchen is over here. Which means that this is related to this. BBT, that's 3 letters. How many letters was the combination code over here? 3. Was it I? I'll never grow tired of your accent. Thank you. My accent is not impermutable, like my accent changes with time. You've probably noticed, but... Yeah, that's a T. What about this one over here? No. The year of construction. To those who serve the lords, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction. The year of construction. What is the year of construction? Where was that saved? Oh wait, is that here? The year of construction. The year of construction. The year of construction. Where did I find that? Hi Polaris! Hello! How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, thank you for the group tea time. Alright, everyone, grab whatever beverage you have in the hand, whether that be tea, water, soda, whatever you got. It's welcome to the tea party. Cheers! Very refreshing. Let's go back to the garden. I believe we had a letter from a historian which told us about the year in which this house was built, which we could then in theory transform into Roman numerals, and maybe that's the answer? I don't know. I've been good. Been a bit busy applying for universities and such, but all in all I've been good. It's been a wonderful time. Well, do grab some water then, Virus. It sounds like you may need it. Yeah, no, it's been a wonderful time. I was down in Gothenburg last week, which was a lovely time. Super recommend you give it a visit if you ever get the chance to. I definitely want to go back. It is a lovely, lovely city. Guys, I cannot find a way back to the fucking garden. We gotta take the roundabout way. No, this does not give me the hint I need. We need 3 letters. And it was telling me something about the year of the construction. Where? I feel like I'm so close and so far to getting the proper answer that I need. Hi Mom, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, cute apples. Oh, more apples. Oh my god, sugars! Wait. Wait. Oh my god, I was going the roundabout way. Wait. Okay, the scales are unrelated. The scales in the kitchen are unrelated to the sugars. We went all the way to the wrong side of the house. It's unrelated. We're getting a new pot. I am not walking all the way over there. Soil. Bam! In you go. Water. How much sugar? $97 grams. 97 grams. Someone remember that. Remember. Someone write that down. Write that down. 97 grams is what we need. How can we combine this to get 97 grams? We need 7. What's the easiest way to get to 97? Oh god. No! No, they're making me do math. Chat. We do not have... Do we have every single type of apple? Help! I don't think we have every type of apple. We do have every type of apple. Wonderful. Of course we do. Of course we do. We need 97 grams. Let's rearrange the hints here. Wait. There we go. Oh god. We need to calculate the sugars. We need to get these sugars to add up to 97 grams. $50, $60, $70, $80, $90. So maybe not be Russet, Cat's Head, and Merlin's Mist. Not be Russet, Cat's Head. Cat's Head is the, yeah. And then, was it the Merlin Mist? I think so. Mist, which is kind of this one. Yes! First try, baby! Fucking did it! I did it! I did it! Yes! Oh my god! The pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are the organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar for the roots, which is commonly found in apples from orchards. You're telling me these aren't the hints. Damn it. Chat. We must find a way down to the orangery. Oh, let's take a look in here first. Oh! Hi, Hello. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming we need to bring up the plant to the correct level. I'm just curious how it looks like from the top. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Right, chat, we're at the top. Pretty. Yeah, pretty. Pretty. Pretty sure I'm not done healing. Yeah, vertigo. Get me down. Someone must have gotten themselves soft locked inside of that. Oh my god, a family tree. Wait. That does not help me. But how do we know what year this house was built in? We know what year it is. Where are all the women? What do you mean, where are all the women? On the family tree? There are plenty of women here. There's no women in the house? I am literally a woman. I am certain that the first number is a 1. God damn it. The year of the construction. Can your mom please get the cake for my birthday, please? Like, as in, she buys a cake for herself? Or... either buys it or makes it? Mom, are you making a cake for Squid? Cake, hell yeah. But you never asked me for a cake. How am I supposed to pull through if you don't even ask? No. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. I can, wait, let me see if I have a cake here. There you go. That's the best I can do. We got a cupcake. Give the cupcake to Dancing Minnie over there in the corner. Why can't I see the cupcake? It's behind chat. Where's the Dancing Minnie? There we go. Success. I'm gonna lose it trying to figure out what year this house is built in. In the Middle Ages. Ah! I don't know what year this house was built in. Where do I find that information? This is just Appletown. That's just plans. There is no more information if I go back to the start. Is there information instead of this book? They don't want the current year, do they? I guess I could try that. It doesn't harm to try. I don't think that's it though, because there's no zeros. And I know for a fact it's 1. Guys, my mom is taken. My mom is married and has a husband. Thank you very much. She is not interested. I'm gonna lose it. How do I get down to the orange place? I think I have to go through the here, but I don't know how to because I cannot find the year in which this fucking house was built. Remember the year of construction for this Francis Ricky, but where do I find the year of the construction? Where do I find the year of the construction? Ah! Follow the orange signs. Okay, fine, back to the orangery we go. If it's not there, this is your fault now that I can't figure it out. Simple as that. Shrimple as that. Orangeriyat. This was just about... Yeah, this doesn't help. I love puzzles because they're so relaxing, said no one ever. Why are you able to follow the orange trees? I will try now. But I love puzzles. No, you don't. It's forbidden to love puzzles. I forbid it. No. See, there's an orange tree, but where'd I go after that? I followed orange tree, and then I checked up here and I checked down there and there was nothing. You can't forbid your own mother. You can't. Oh my god, there it is. 1593. 1593. 1593. 1593. 1593. Let's fucking go. 1 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 9 3. Yes! Let's go! I did it! Oh, let's fucking go. Duck, 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 duck. No, this is where we hide the priest. My lord Grain, thou hast ventured highly in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favours I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of little Lord John and his establishment of this sanctuary doth aspire a saint he is, to our brethren and sister who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray, extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the subsistence provided. A welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Years of devotion are bound. My message is auto-checked by mods. I'm such a loud one. Mom, it's because people say that in a weird way, and I do not want people to say that in a weird way. We did it! Chat, we did it! We did it! We did it! Yes! Oh! Mont Blanc? Mont Ventoux? Benevi? I cannot read that. I don't know what romance that you're living in that has this vibe. This is giving they locked me in a rubber room with rats. We got the seeds. All correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual Society events. This month's lectures on the importance of laboratory investigation. Aww, to Eiffel. Gran Paradiso. Aww, Lady Mountaineers Club. Aww, that's so sweet. The 30th of July, 1862. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British Meadows orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for this subject is infectious. Oh, guys, you notice something about the English here? I'm gonna give you guys a second to check the title. And check the difference of how they mark what date it is compared to how we do it nowadays. That is very interesting. I actually love how they're actually keeping to the time period. Fade. Yeah. Third. It probably has a different pronunciation, but I cannot figure out how they want me to pronounce. Mother, you speak English? If you do know how you're supposed to pronounce this, do pray tell. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a sovereign Marish orchid. Though upon arrival, I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Oh, that's rude. I guess just for... Did I say tap water? I meant to say pipe leaks. Oh? We repaired the stairs. Let's go. Hey, I give you guys more than just tap water. Oh, pipe leak, sorry. Thank you, Mom! Take care, I love you! Stay safe. Do stay safe. There we go. Right, we need to figure out... We need to put all of this shit together now and figure out which level to bloom the flower from. We could smack our head into the wall and figure it out that way, but where's the fun in that? Meanwhile, can your mom bench 10 plates? My mom works with horses. My mom, I don't know about 10 plates. Depends on the weight of the 10 plates. You gotta ask her, but I wouldn't test my luck around her. Oh, I took the long way around, didn't I? Is she going to throw me like a football? She very well could. Right, well, let's go ahead and pot this to start. And now, let's work to put together all of the clues that we got. The Alps, wait, the symbol. It was a not coin, wasn't it? This one. Switzerland. Switzerland, what does that give us? Does that tell us anything about this? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We were supposed to look at the mountain. Switzerland, Switzerland. Which was the name of the mountain? Weisshorn. Weisshorn, Switzerland. And then the speed. There we go. 40. 4th floor. Oh wait, we need to check the... So, we need to remember how many of these are open. And then we need to go to the 4th floor. So the bottom one has 1 open. And then the 3rd and the 4th are completely open. The 3rd and the 4th are completely open. And the bottom one, the one on the right, is open. Right. The 3rd. On the first one, there is 1 open. And then the 3rd and the 4th are completely open. And then if we go ahead and open this, in theory... There we go! Well, ain't that stunning? Do people eat Swiss cheese in Switzerland? I don't know, I've never been to Switzerland. I wanna visit. The wolf glove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Oh well. I would say let's go down and go over to the gatehouse, and then I kind of want to do some yapping, do some chatting, because there's some questions I figured I could ask you guys. Well, not questions per se, but opinions that I figured I would ask for. Chat, don't tell Minima your search history. Chat, what's in your search history? This game is quite fun, I do like it a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer so Victor just chatting. The music will be on in just a second. Let me get my hat back on this. Oh, incorrect. Here we go. Some of us aren't so like you. You guys are researching what now? Alright, we have saved. We're quitting the game. Let us go ahead and get shoes open and get the special setup. You know, so I look fancy. Oh, and we have to switch categories as well. Back into just chatting we go. And I gotta change the title. let us go ahead and do this, open this, and let's go ahead and actually chill in the greenhouse today, because I think that will suit the vibes of the stream earlier, right? There we go, now we're still in the botany manner, but just my botany. Well, I've been playing House Flipper as you were gaming, and made me think at some point that I went from being the bare minimum just putting an effort into making things pretty. Honestly, it is lovely, isn't it? Because it's the sun. Because sun. The lighting. It just does that. I do want to stream House Flipper again at some point, but I was in the mood for a House Flipper, not House Flipper, Botany Manor today. So, if y'all don't like this lighting, we can go back to the other one. Oh, sorry, is it too yellow? Let me just... Oh, sorry, wrong button. Let me just, you know, better? Better? I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da. I'm gonna chill over here. I like the warmer tones. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, let me do this instead. Happy now? Is it really that bad? Was it really that bad before? That's what you guys sound like. You look like a minion now. Thank you. That's my life goal. My life goal is to become a minion, actually. How did you know? Anyways, now that minioning is done, I love to sound like a dancing mini. It is fun, isn't it? We go ahead and get dancing mini back up again since we did have the redeem earlier in the stream. There we go. So, chat. I think I mentioned this last stream, but I want to do travel content. How would you guys feel if a small portion of the I guess technically it is my money and I do as I wish with it, but since it comes from y'all, I figured I'll include y'all in the decisions and shit a bit. Would it feel okay if a tiny bit of that went to the travel costs, into exploring like this other form of creation that I want to get into? Question mark? For example, getting someone to edit it or paying for the lav mic. I guess that is, you know, perfectly acceptable, yeah? Into maybe like the cost of like taking a train somewhere or something like that. And then get that shit uploaded to YouTube. Content. What y'all think? Because I really want to do this. And I think that doing it like that, getting someone else to edit, would be the best way to make it approachable and accessible for me. You know? Sounds good, yeah? Honestly, we shall do so then. Because it sounds like a lot of fun. And I like making content that is fun, and that is enjoyable, and that, you know, makes me happy. And if I get to bring y'all along on adventures, that sounds like a perfectly fun time, doesn't it? terms of more specifically the content, would y'all be more interested in like the actual travel process, or like the locations? I guess that both are fun, but like, does that make sense? Like, how challenge, or like how to do this and that, you know, like all of the above? Wonderful. Just gonna go ham then. I have a couple different ideas. Hi Alex, hello. An idea I had was like going to a city and you know, being like how to explore this city on this budget, right? Like, I don't know, just throwing out a random number, random city, random number, like 5 days in Stockholm for $500. That is a lot of money. Would probably go a lot lower. Thank you for the follow, 7th Muse. Welcome to the coven. It is lovely to have you here. But that is the idea that I have. Like, just like general idea, you know, gonna fuck around with the numbers to make it something that's actually more realistic. But just to give you an idea. And then would probably start the videos like either on the plane, on the train, on whatever mode of transport I'm taking to get to the location. And another idea I had was, for example, to be like going to castles, for example, around the country or something like that, you know, like exploring cool locations. I probably won't do ones that involve hiking though, because I am not a fan of hiking. But all in all, I think it'll be fun. That's the idea that I have. I really want to go into this kind of stuff. If y'all have any suggestions, any ideas, anything that you think would be really fun to watch, that would be interesting, do let me know. I do think after my experience at, like, with how it was vlogging when I went to the expo. Ooh, wait, tell more about them maybe? Also, we have an ad break starting in just a minute, so thank you so much for your patience. Don't forget to cast your spell of protection on yourself if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Just listening in while working on patient charts. Oh, well, look at you go, working. Proud of you, proud of you. Keep doing your amazing work. We are just yapping away over here. I'm doing what I do best. Yapping, yapping, yapping. And sharing ideas and brainstorming together, because that's fun. It's more fun to think together than apart, you know? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. What was I saying? Something. I also wanna try going to like tea places and like fancy tea experiences and food, like trying fancy food and such. That's expensive. So we're gonna start on a smaller scale. And yeah, I do not think I'll be vlogging at conventions. Maybe here and there, but all I know, when I go to conventions, it's a lot about meeting people, and I feel like that can be hard sometimes to balance what I find entertaining at conventions and what people like to watch about conventions, you know? One is a TTRPG theme known as Salem Witch Trials, of which theme subclasses familiar that are more traditional. Oh, cute! And one is a reprint of Malleus Maleficarum, which is the infamous book used to condemn people in the witch trial sessions. Oh, very interesting. I didn't know that. I gotta read more on that book later. Sounds like a very interesting topic. I always love to learn new things and such, so... Yeah. But yeah, those are my general ideas that I had for the travel content. Then also, of course, doing videos on like longer trains. I really want to do there's a long overnight train that runs from southern Sweden all the way up to northern Sweden. That would be a fun one to do a video on as well, because it is a lovely, lovely train, and I love trains. So doing a video on how it works, on how it functions, on, you know, the older architecture, because I believe that one of them is like an older style as well, which is very pretty and very cool. I've seen it a couple times, taken it once or twice as well. And it is lovely both on the outside and inside. Hi Alois, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing on this lovely day? I hope you're having a fantastic time. So that's that. And I also wanna just yap more in general about traveling and such, because it really is something that I enjoy. So I think doing the stuff that comes from my heart that I really enjoy is the way that I'll be able to put forward the best type of content for y'all. And that's my goal. To be able to do things that truly, you know, mean something to me. So yeah, you're doing alright there. How's your sleep schedule been? You been able to get some sleep? I hope so. It's 12 a.m. Damn. Well, hi. How you doing? You doing okay? Sleep schedule been better? Yeah, it's nice to be back. It is. Haven't been able to get sleep myself for 4 nights in a row. I only got 4 hours of sleep. Damn. I'm so sorry. I honestly can have a hard time sleeping as well. I need a lot of sleep as well. Like, I need a proper amount of sleep, otherwise I get very cranky. But yeah. Occupation? Are you asking for my occupation? Order some specialty plants online? Ooh, that's nice. What kind of, can I ask what kind of plants you got? Mine? Unemployed. I am currently applying for education. I am applying for also projects within films and shit. Why? I used to work within the kitchen. I got screamed at, and I do not want to stay in an environment which makes me feel unsafe and causes me a lot of emotional distress. So I have decided to shift away from that field. I have been attempting for like a year now to get jobs within stores, like just grocery stores, clothing stores, like standard, just, you know, like standard jobs. And I haven't gotten anything, unfortunately. Not due to lack of trying, job market stuff. So that's why. So yeah, that's it. Is 4 hours sleep not normal? Been working on that since college. No, it is not. It has negative impacts to your long-term health, which is the main reason, you know, that it is not recommended. Impatience, and even variegated? My first time ever seeing that color variant in leaves, and I've been growing them since I was 4. Could you show it on the Discord? I'm not sure that I know exactly what you mean. So if you If you could show me, I would be very appreciated. Appreciative, sorry, not appreciated. I hope I'm appreciated as well, though. But yeah, no. Honestly, I've been feeling quite happy this past week. My mental's been good. I've been happy. I've been a happy camper. A bit busy. A lot to do. But I've been happy. This week looks like it's gonna be less, so hopefully I can get some more streams in. A group hug, yeah! Here's a big hug to each and every single one of you because I think we all need some. Life can get rough sometimes, but remember, nothing is static, everything is changing and flowing always. So yeah, make sure to take care of yourselves today. And every day, actually. Every records clerk I've known has functioned on 4 hours sleep, caffeine, and spite. Yeah, but it's still not good, you know? Like, just because you can doesn't mean that it is fantastic for you, you know? Does that make sense? Hope it does. In the Discord? Oh, thank you so much. I'll take a look. Ooh, oh, those are pretty. Oh, I like them. They're very, very pretty. Exactly. Like, technically, some people can survive 11 days straight without sleeping, you know? Doesn't mean you should. But you can. Yeah, no. I'm just excited. I have ideas, I have plans, I have stuff I wanna do. I gotta do some research, I gotta research content and places that I wanna visit. Is there any place, by the way, I figured I would ask, throw in the question into the ring. Is there anywhere, preferably within Sweden? Not necessarily, preferably close-ish, because we're on a budget, guys, we're on a budget. Is there anywhere that you would like to see me visit? Go anywhere you think it would be cool for me to check out? If you got any spots like that you can just think of off at the top of your head, send them my way. I'll check them out. I'm gonna make a spreadsheet. Me and my spreadsheets. Do I have a spreadsheet for this already? I think I have something like that. A game I backed on Kickstarter asked me to playtest Act 1. Ooh, that's fun, that's fun. Fish doorbell, what's that? Oh my god, Fish Doorbell. I have seen Fish Doorbell, actually. Let me go to my... I just know it's in Europe. Ain't Fish Doorbell, like, underwater? How am I gonna go there? Wait. That's what it's gonna sound like. I think it's online, though. Ain't the doorbell one that's monitored from online? You see, okay. Yeah. The bridge is a real place? I mean, yeah, I know the bridge is a real place. It's gotta be a real bridge and a place for there to be a button where you can pass by. I think, from what I googled real quick, it is in the Netherlands, which is very cool. I wanna visit one day. Haven't been there yet. I could. Alright, let's see. Spreadsheet. Alright. So categories for the spreadsheet, right? We have content idea, the country, status, and then I'm trying to think what else is important to mention. Probably main focus. If it's like the main focus is on the travel or like the location, you know, does that make sense? That makes sense? Yeah, no, maybe. IKEA, see if they have Swedish meatballs. I could make a video reviewing IKEA's. Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I will take a look at them later, post stream, because I would like to keep my focus on this. All right. Reviewing. Yes, actually, let me go ahead and nice rack. Thanks. It's full of herbs and spices and everything nice. It's where I keep, you know, there in the back. It's where I keep all the tools that I use for dismantling bodies of the people that I do not sacrifice, because I would never murder anyone. Watch your behavior, I'll add you to the list. Let me go ahead and get the spreadsheet up on stream so I can actually show you guys what I'm working on, and we can work on it together, because that's always fun, ain't it? If not for sacrifice, what do we do with the bodies? What bodies? Let the bodies hit the floor! Okay. So. Lacey Powderwing. Y'all know Lacey, right? Lacey Powderwing, who graduated. Actually. Gave me a template for content creation a while back, and it is one that is very, very nice. I do quite like it. Alright, let me... Okay, so we do this, then... Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and transition over there. Right, so, welcome on in to my spreadsheet. Welcome on in. So, actually, let me go ahead and change the chat format. I gotta grab the other one, just so we guys can see the spreadsheet better. Bam! And then we remove the other chat. Bam! There we go. Welcome on in. These were a few older ones I had. So, welcome on in to the spreadsheet. And my model froze. Wonderful. Give me 1 second, just to get this There we go. What are you guys doing with the bodies? Hologram arrows? Oh, a man got arrested here for placing arrows on the floor of an IKEA and creating an endless maze. Wait, I don't have the hologram arrows. I don't have the hologram arrows over here. Alright. We switched them because of that man? Yeah, clearly. Damn. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, to be fair, I don't want to get arrested. That would be inconvenient. Oh, whoops. Sorry. That didn't happen. I'll just do the filler. 5 days in Stockholm for $250. You know? People were stuck for 2 hours and there was a huge crowd of angry people. And they never thought of consulting the signs that are on the roofs instead. You know, the big ones, the signs that are like, here's a map of the IKEA. Or like taking a shortcut. I love taking shortcuts for IKEA. It has never backfired. Never have I ever gotten stuck in IKEA for an extra hour with my mom walking around the IKEA because I decided to just take a quick shortcut through here. You know, nothing wrong's gonna happen from that. No. Shortcuts never backfire when you're in an IKEA. They always work out perfectly exactly how you want them to. Every single time. Ain't that right? Sleeper train. North to south of Sweden. I've been to that IKEA before and its shortcuts just lead you back in weird circles back to the same spot. Oh damn, that sounds like a weirdly constructed IKEA. Chat, I wanna continue doing this and talking. I need to take a quick 5-minute break. That cool with y'all? I will be right back, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Thank you for your patience. How's it going? Y'all alive? Y'all good? Did you forget about me for the 5 minutes that I was gone? I hope not. Maybe? No, please. I promise I'm still entertaining. Somewhat. Eat rocks? Hey, that's not very travel, is it? I wanna go to castle. Oh my god, guys, was it just me who would watch those, you know, those videos that was like trying this food at 5 different price points, and it was like cheap, medium, like dirt cheap, like supermarket level, cheap, and then like okay, and then it was expensive, and it was outrageously expensive. I love those. Me too. Me too. Me too. Also, it's like I want to do that sometime. I want to do that. Trying afternoon tea from cheap to expensive. The Japanese ramen episode is the best one. Oh, I didn't watch that one. Oh shit! Now you're gonna have me going in a rabbit hole. I'm gonna go like full on like. Crepes was so funny, dude. I wanna go to Japan sometime and do a proper vlog, but that's a far down the line. It is $1,000? 1000. I used to watch those, but I got bored of it after a while. I think they fucked up their formula, because they had a fun formula, and then they did something with it, and it just lost all the spark. I definitely do not want to do just that, though. Like, that would be like a sprinkle in here, a sprinkle in there, you know? And yeah. For sure, for sure. I wanna do like jet lag Sal, but then I kinda need to add in other people. Since like the people I watched from that kinda vid moved from mixing those vid into regular vids to just doing that, and I lost interest. Yeah, I would definitely wanna do that as a on its own, but I think I want to do like a proper review of everything, like the ambience, the food, you know, and like the proper experience, not just being like, oh yeah, this tastes good, or just being like, ha, see, this is expensive because gold leaf. Like, no, I want to, like, it needs to be expensive because reasons, not just expensive because gold leaf, you know? Yeah. Let's see, can we think of other ideas for travel things? Like, definitely, like, different locations. You know, that's always fun. What's it called? Japanese fruit is expensive because of how they're grown. Honestly, yeah. The limited land makes it very expensive as well. I've heard that it's good, but something that I want to do is taking a train across Europe and eating my way through Europe. Let's go with that. They prune off all the other fruits and only focus on that one fruit. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, so all of the sugar and such goes into that one. That is cool. Definitely explains the size and the sweetness that they have. What y'all think about these ideas so far? Reviewing IKEAs all over Sweden, 5 days in Stockholm for $250, budget and amount of time and city subject to change, but you know that general format. Sleeper train north to south of Sweden, visiting castles, trying afternoon tea from cheap to expensive, eating my way through Europe. This one's probably down the line as well because that would be expensive. And due to the whole not having a job situation, you know. The budget. In terms of a budget, we have no budget. We're like the people after they left the company that shall not be named because I do not want to be sued. Souvenir shopping? How do you make that into a proper video? Mugs, enamel pins, magnets. Yeah. I think adding the budget aspect to the Europe travel might be interesting of sorts, but I don't know. Yeah, I think so too. I definitely, I mean, partially because I am on a budget, but also because I love trip planning. Like, that is one of my special interests. And I love also having to think on a budget because I like the restriction that it gives me and the creativity that I have to apply. So maybe something like, is it possible to go from one end of Europe to the other with only insert budget here? I think something like that could be fun. What do y'all think? Right, let me actually change the formatting here so that they what's it called? There. I think that could be fun. The beach, according to Google, but from what I've heard, they have sand beaches. Sweden has some nice beaches as well. I could do a boat on the Vasa line. A video on the Vasa line. Sweden to Finland. Sweden, Finland is taking the Vasa line all that it's been hyped up to be. Is that what y'all think of that YouTube title format? Is that clickbaity enough? I don't know if clickbaity is right, but y'all know the style. Honestly, one of the things that puts me off of doing a video on the beaches is because I have really shitty sensory issues with sand. Like, sand freaks me out. Oh, wait, I love that. I love that. Wait, I love that idea, genuinely. Ah, you've come in here just with good ideas from the get-go. I could do a video like on niche laws. I know that people have done that before, but that could be a fun one. You know, like the suspiciously handling a salmon. My dad has a friend who tried to go swimming in Europe. His friends were all drunk. The friend thought it was like beaches in Australia. He got stuck in a wave and had to crawl himself out, and when he got there were so many rocks in his pants. And his drunk friends just said, "We thought you weren't coming back." They were just like, yeah, no, that's it for him. He's dead. Hello? X days in Y for Z dollars. Thank you for giving me the proper format for insert the name here. They weren't even bothered. No, they were just like, yeah, guess that's it. Well, sucks to suck. Good morning, Sukario. Is that how I say your name? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't say it all too badly. Welcome on in. Another fun one with this one, how long will it take until X happens in Y? Could be like the whole like, how far can I walk in this place without spotting a castle, you know? You can say Terra, hello, it's a lot easier. Noted, noted. I'll do my best to remember that. Yeah. See, this is why I like talking about this kind of stuff with chat, because you always come up with good ideas. So what are you up to? I am currently putting together ideas for my content, because I want to get into IRL, like vlogging and doing travel content across, you know, mainly Europe, because that's where I live right now, but travel content is something that I really want to do. And I am currently talking with chat about content that they wish they could see, content that they think would be fun, you know, ideas they have, places that they would want me to visit and see. And that kind of stuff is what we're talking about right now. So if you have any suggestions, any ideas, you know, if you watch this kind of stuff and you're like, oh man, this is really fun, like I like this person's content, so more like that in that kind of shape would be fun. For example, I know that I am gonna be taking some inspiration from Jet Like the Game and Downey, because those are two travel content creators which I really like their formats and stuff. Downey Live, yeah. I'm a first timer, so I'm glad I suggested something that seems interesting. Nah, both your suggestions were very good. They used to bomb the staff office with small fireworks. Ain't that illegal? Visiting landmarks, that could be fun. I think the thing with visiting landmarks is that it's already, like, doing it in the classic, just like I went to the Eiffel Tower, is kind of cliche. You know, like that's something that a lot of people have already done. So I think one where I do it in the format of like, is it really worth it? You know? You know, it wasn't illegal back then. There's a reason why it became illegal, and they are the reason. Oh shit, wait, no, they actually are. I didn't think they actually were the reason. Damn, okay. Setting a precedent. Not necessarily a good one, but they certainly are setting one. Oh my. Maybe something involving mom and pop shops. Sorry if this is such an American euphemism that I could allow some people. No, you're good. I talk way too much to Americans, so I know exactly what you're talking about. It's when you visit a place and there's that one unquestionable rule, and you wonder what happened caused it to become a rule. Oh shit, wait, you just gave me an idea of a video. Figuring out why. Going to location of infamous signs and asking for the story behind it. And, well, figuring out the story behind them. Yeah! What y'all think? What y'all think? Hi, Nolly! Oh, thank you so much for lurking. Wait, let me give you a shout out before you head off. Hope you're doing good, by the way. Oh gosh. Let me give it a shout out. There we go. Guys, go give a follow to my lovely friend Nully while my motto is frozen. Nully is one of my amazing friends. She's a talented voice actress and such a lovely friend. So creative, so sweet, and an absolute doll. So give her a follow and show her all the love. Alright, let me... Oh yes, mom and pop shops. That is definitely something that I want to show off more. Because I love shopping at like smaller underground places. I am also alternative, so I think that videos exploring alternatives, like alternative shops, would be something fun. Maybe we tie this back. Into the souvenir idea from earlier. How to find truly unforgettable souvenirs would be fun. I heard one guy got banned from a bar in 1976 and he waited 46 years to visit again. The moment he stepped in, someone yelled, "Get out of here, Craig!" That's really funny. Cultural similarities is something that I definitely want to explore because I come from Brazil. Currently I live in Sweden and there are definitely cultural similarities. So that is definitely something that I want to explore. I wish that I could talk more about architecture, but I do not know enough about architecture and history to be able to talk about it properly in a way that won't get people to kill me. Visit places that are older than 300 years. Oh, yes! What's the oldest? Oh, wait, what about oldest versus newest publicly accessible building in this place? Suggesting this because I'm a shill for my culture, but if there exists Peruvian food, I love Peruvian food! It's so good! It's so good! Honestly. But rating... tasting cultural dishes are niche. Cultural dishes is definitely something up my alley. It is for sure something up my alley. Oh, tasting traditional liqueur could also be fun. Botanical gardens, all the flowers. Botanical gardens is fun, but the problem once again is I am honestly not that much of an outdoorsy person. I do not like to go along like walks for just the purpose of walking, and I have a problem with hiking. So botanical gardens could work, but then it would have to be like more so in the natural museum almost aspect of it, you know? Like visiting butterfly gardens, for example. This would probably go within a bigger video though. Oh, festivals are always fun. I also like going to art exhibitions, but I'm not sure it will be much appreciated that I do a video while I'm there, because I want to... All of this I want to do while still being respectful to the people and the places that I visit, so I don't want to do anything that would cross the line onto you know, disrespecting the public, disrespecting their space, their privacy, nothing like that. So I want to be very careful with that kind of stuff. Peruvian food is so good. It's been too long since I've had it. What the fuck? Princess cake, I've already had it. I eat it on a regular. Like, not a regular, but I've eaten it like a large part of my life. So, I would if it wasn't something that I've already had. Is the thing, you know? If you're talking about Princess Torte, at least. Unless there's a different one. Let me go on that. Ooh! That looks so good. Let me double check that I'm thinking of the correct princess cake. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah. No, this we have it in like all supermarkets, all of the like bakeries over here. So, yeah. Ceviche, pollo de brasa. Yeah, honestly, there's so many good dishes. I gotta have it again. I need to have it again. Honestly, the one thing that I do not like about Sweden is that their ceviche sucks. I've had good ceviche 1 or 2 times. But yeah. A mosaic piece where you draw something related to where you are, making it all come together. What about making art in the way that's classical to the place? So for example, when I was down in Gothenburg, not classical to the place, but like, you know, at a place where they teach me how to do it properly in the city that I'm at. When I was down in Gothenburg, I did felting. I went to the Natural History Museum and they allowed me to do some felting there because that was the activity for the day. I am not positive. Did I send a picture of it? I did send a picture of it to my Discord. So, here's my Discord for the new people. Oh, fucking hell, the commands still aren't working. Sorry. I'm a polite person. Give me 1 second. Here's the Discord server for the people who are new. I did some felting when I was down in Gothenburg. It was very, very lovely. And a lot of fun. So we're doing a video going into the crafts and the history of crafts. Could be fun. Check rules about that. Australia has rules. Wait. Oh, about picking flowers. Oh, eat pickled herring while dancing around the pole pretending to be a frog. So, fun fact. Let me think of how to say this while still being say-so. The pole that they have, right? The big pole with the 2 circles on top. It is meant to represent an organ. Fun fact, the more you know. Oh, one of your friends is going to Sweden to study. It is a lovely country. It has a lot of amazing universities in here, so I totally understand why. It is very nice. It is cold and I love it. Know about their art? Okay. Yeah, no, I would definitely be careful. Like, classical art, like for example, if I go somewhere that is like a deep history and azulejos, for example, I would go and learn about that, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I would definitely go about it in a way that's respectful to the culture, obviously, because like, no, not a uterus, it's a male organ. You know? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Literally my expression when I found out that fact. Fun fact! Now I get to traumatize more people. And now you also get to traumatize more people. Ain't that wonderful? Why do they pretend to be frogs? Because of the song. Smågrodorna eller stiga att se. Smågrodorna eller stiga att se. Ej öron hava det. Ej öron hava det. Kuakaka, 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 kuakaka. It's a song about frogs, so you pretend to be a frog and you dance around it. There's other songs. Not all of them are about being a frog. You don't pretend to be a frog in every single song I have, you know. Just in the frog song. In the frog song, you pretend to be a frog. Thank you very much. This is the proper way to go about things. If you're pretending to be a frog, then you pretend to be a frog. And it's all about the things that frogs do not have. Or have. Like, they do not have... Like, the song is like... They do not have ears. Did they burn it down after? I do not remember that. I have not participated in it that much. I saw it once. Because I'm new to Sweden, so I haven't experienced it that much. Sorry for the flicking it in and out, by the way. I'm making sure my model doesn't die, and when I do that, sometimes it removes it. Frogs are cute. Frogs are fantastic. Let me see, were there any things that I missed? Hi Hippo! Welcome on in, welcome on in. It is lovely to see you here. We are currently yapping about video ideas for my vlogging that I want to start doing proper. Finding hidden gem stores definitely is something that I want to do though. If you have any ideas of content that you would like to see me do IRL, like vlogging, specifically travel related, ideally, do share them, because I am always looking for more stuff, and I love. I wanna do content that you guys will like and enjoy and watch and want to see me do. So if I can find something that both appeals to me and to you, that would be ideal. I know on tradition where they build something and burn it down. Ah, the Gävle goat. Also, yeah. No, it's Swedish. They do it in Gävle, is specifically the one that they burn down. Fun fact, if I were to be a furry, which I'm not. I am not. I would be one of those goats. It comes from Christmas. It's a Christmas goat, actually, specifically. I would be one of those, but I'm not a furry, so I'm not. My friends are all furries. There's nothing wrong with being a furry. I just can't afford to be a furry. It's really expensive to just get a character sheet reference. I already have too many expensive hobbies. Damascus goats are horrifying. I don't know what that is. Finding different VTubers that are from those areas and ask for places to see. Oh, that could be fun. I gotta see if I know enough VTubers close enough to for them to recommend me places. Mini Pets, Pets the Cats of Sweden, Pets Cats in Korea is a compilation of it. There aren't enough street cats. There are no street cats, pretty much. I'm sure there are here and there, but I've never really seen a street cat. See, that's what I talked about earlier. I was originally supposed to have a vlog that came out last year about me going to the expo, because I was there last year. But I don't find myself vlogging enough at conventions, because I like to be in the moment at conventions. And the idea of focusing mainly on the vlogging, especially because the things that I like to do in conventions are things that I don't think get captured as well on the camera. Like, I like talking to people, and that's, first of all, like, it could go into invading their privacy. And second of all, I like going to the artist alley, and those are the main things that I like about conventions, and I don't think that's what people would watch a video about conventions for, unfortunately. Yeah, but also the cats have a better life by not being on the streets. But I could definitely do a vlog where I go to cat places. I was actually thinking about that earlier. I feel like the only way to do that is if you have a friend who goes with you to those events. Like, to go to a con. What do you mean? Like to do what? Like a vlog about a convention, or like to enjoy it mainly with yapping and going to the artist alley? Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it, Tara. Much appreciated. Either of those? I've gone to cons alone. And most importantly, I separate myself from the group usually when at cons because I just like exploring and doing things on my own. I can be a lot of a solo person usually. Oh, speaking of solo person, what if I do a video where, here, doing couples activities solo. Do people really judge? I put the goat in the Discord. Oh wait, let me take a look. It's so hard to go to cons alone, so I get so nervous and quiet. Yeah, if you go alone, you really gotta go in with either the mindset of just enjoying the time on your own, or you gotta talk to people, and it's scary to talk to people. Oh, well, that's a fancy goat. How does its ears how they do that? Why they do that? How come they do that? Reasons? They're bred for their milk? Oh, interesting. Goat milk is tasty. Cheese specifically is even tastier. I wanna... My dream trip, and I'm adding this just because of my, like, one of my dream trips. A train through Europe, eating cheese and drinking wine from specific regions. Fun fact, that was actually supposed to be my my birthday gift for my 18th anniversary. My 18th birthday. That was supposed to be the gift that I got. They are kind of ugly. They're fugly. You know, they're fun. We love cheese. We fucking love cheese. In this house, we love cheese almost as much as we love tea. Slightly less, but almost as much. Almost, it is close. It's a close. It's a miracle I'm not called Minima Loves Cheese because I really love it. Cheese is delicious. They rhyme? In a way, they rhyme. Cheese, tea, kinda. They rhyme in vibes. In vibes, they rhyme. I might be a bad rhymer. Me too. I'm sure there's a way to rhyme them. Alright, let me go ahead here and add my dream trip, my true dream trip. Guys, this is not happening for at least a couple years. Japan! Harajuku! Lolita! I wanna do all of that. That is my dream trip. My dream trip. Right, let's do this. Place, entire trip, locomotion, place, entire trip. Let's actually switch event to add activity. There we go. Man. There's so many things I want to do in Japan, honestly. I struggled with poetry as a kid despite loving to write. I don't love to write, but I did write a poem about not goat cheese. What's it called? Garlic bread ones. Cool thing about a lot of these ideas is that you can morph and fuse them together too. Yes! I love it! You guys are so smart and so cool and so pretty and fantastic. Thank you so much for your help. Just adding random colors to these. I'll fix up the colors later, just so they're more visible. This is still place. Activity, activity, activity. Just sorting this together. Just because it becomes a lot easier to do it that way. Wow, look at our sorting. It's becoming so cute. I gotta fix this one as well. And, you know, like add different countries. But we'll start like this. Sweden. Multiple. What is the movie sensation of the year, if I may ask? I am afraid I'm not aware of it. Michael Jackson, that's a thing? Sorry, I wasn't aware of it. Oh, how fancy. I don't know, I'm probably not gonna go. I am not super into Michael Jackson. Like, I don't super listen to his stuff. So probably not, I'm sorry. Most of these things are gonna have to happen in Sweden, unfortunately. Because a girl's broke. And this is, you know, cheapest. I haven't actually heard that many people talk about it. Man. Maybe it's just my age. Sorry. I'm gonna do that one in Sweden as well. Definitely one of those stars like Prince. No, he's famous, really famous, right? Like, that's just, you know, public knowledge. But yeah, no, Fame didn't die. Honestly, same. Wait, when did he die? I don't know if he was he alive when I was alive? I don't remember. Alright, well, we've done some sorting. Oh, I forgot to warn about the ad break. Darn it! Sorry, guys, sorry. Girl's gotta get her brain on straight. I gotta also get a proper lav mic. I gotta do some research on it later. To figure out what a good one is. Let's do this. The ads, yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta get better at warning when ads are gonna show up. Unfortunately, I'm tired. Unfortunately, I was distracted. This is not one of those. The what now? I have questions. Once y'all get back from the ads, I need to ask about that because that is interesting. You know, y'all are seeing some weird, way out of the iron ads. I think an interesting one that it could be fun to do would be, how far can I get in, like, how far can I get in X dollars? Which is mainly about locomotion, this one. Yellowish, what do you mean the creepy horror ad where they're trying to retrieve a dead girl? What kind of ads are you getting? What even is that? I also added this one right here. How far can I get in X dollars? Where I set myself a budget. And that budget needs to be used for transport only. And I see how far I can get on it. So, for example, I try to take the cheapest mode of transport to get as far as possible using it. I think that could be an interesting one to do as well. One that I do have to be a bit careful with, because solo traveler, girl, not that tall and imposing. So, I gotta be careful with that. Whoops, I closed the thing again. So, yeah, definitely one where I gotta be careful. But I think it would be fun. It's an ad for an exercise machine. It was an old man. They had done a bad photo job to give him abs. Oh, gosh. There's an ad where they say she's alive and they have a family and some girl has died. The mother's trying to retrieve her and the family's saying no. And she turns into a demon and haunts them. And most of the ad is heavy breathing and screaming and it's unskippable. Dude, what kind of ads they making down there? I can't say I've ever gotten that kind of ad in my life. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Really? I don't know, I think that they're not something that I watch, but I just don't like horror ads. They're too spooky. What y'all think? Y'all think we came up with a good list of video ideas of things to do? I think what's left for me now is take these, put them into a spreadsheet, calculate costs approximately for these. Especially since I will not be starting a lot of these in my hometown. So for example, how far can I get in X dollars? I would have to start it down south, which would add an extra amount of cost aside from just what's in the title. And accommodation and food and everything. So I gotta think of all of that, calculate this out, pop all of this into a spreadsheet, figure out what's fun. Well, I mean, all of this sounds fun, but you know, what's highest on my list of I wanna do this right now, right away. Whining not good at night. Serial killer on the loose cause to MC meeting a creepy stranger in the alleyway. Wow, they got murdered? Who would have guessed? Not me. But yeah. I'm gonna do some research on this. Do some research on lav mics. If anyone here is experienced with those, like knows what a recommendation for like a good mics of that sort, do let me know, because you know I'm probably gonna need one of those to be able to do this kind of vlogging. Probably gonna record just from my phone. I think that's what's easiest and highest quality, and not highest quality, but you know, good quality. Good bang for the buck. Anything better than that's gonna be a lot expensive. But yeah, if we could keep chat mainly to the focus of the stream, that would be appreciated. Return they have. Welcome on in, Fuan. Welcome back, welcome back. Were you here for any of this discussion? Have to get back to work. Good luck and have a great stream. Thank you so much, Tara. Good luck at work. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Don't forget to drink some water. And take care of yourself. I'll see you around. Fuan, were you here for any of this discussion on this section of the stream? I was here during the title naming. Which title? Changing the title of the stream, you mean, or? We made an itinerary, kind of an itinerary. It's not gonna be exactly in this order that all of this content is gonna be made, but we have content ideas. Like the content idea column? Oh, yes. So you haven't seen any of the ideas then? It feels like a good place to also go through and remind everyone of the ideas we put together, to get a full idea of the things that we've put together. If you're down to listen. So, review IKEAs all over Sweden. X days and Y for Z dollars. Sleeper train north to south of Sweden. Lolita visits castles, trying afternoon teas from cheap to expensive. Eating my way through Europe. Is it possible to go from one end to the other end, one end of Europe to the other with only insert dollars here? Sweden, Finland is taking the Vasaline all that has been shaped up to be. How long will it take until X happens while in Y? Is visiting landmarks really worth it? Going to the location of infamous sites and figuring out the story behind it. Underrated souvenir spots / how to find truly unforgettable souvenirs. Oldest versus newest publicly accessible building in X. Tasting cultural niche dishes. Tasting traditional liquor. Visiting botanical gardens / butterfly gardens. Making art in a way that's classical to a place Ramat. Finding hidden gem stores. Is a trip about only cats possible? Why is Vasaline a focus? Because it is a not cruise ship, but a similar thing. It is a boat that takes you from Sweden to Finland, and it is really talked about over here. And not a cruise ship, but that would be the mode of transportation, so that would be a video focusing on that, and then I would have a separate one on Finland itself. But can I suggest something? Halloween stream of going to one of the two castles remaining to VOD Impaler in Romania. Oh, I love that. I don't know about stream, but possibly a video. I do not like streaming when I'm outside because it feels kinda... because people are weird. Oh, not Vaseline, Vasaline. With an A, not an E. Is a trip only about cats possible? Doing couple activities solo, do people really judge? train for Europe, eating cheese and drinking wine from specific regions, my dream trip of going to Japan, visiting Harajuku, and, you know, talking about Lolita fashion. How far can I get in X amount of dollars? And then the most recent one, which was the one that we were just yapping about. I do like it though. Honestly. I think we've come up with some good ideas, all in all. I think that these are solid. Sorry. My voice is starting to get a bit sore. So I'm considering ending stream. Because I do not wanna... No, not just EP, my voice hurts. I gotta do research on lav mics as well. I shall have some soothing tea. Before I end stream, do we have any other suggestions for places? Is there anything you can only do in Sweden? I'm trying to think of it. Specific locations, I guess. But that's, you know, it's the same in all countries, you know, like not the same city obviously, but you know, Stockholm is something that only exists in Sweden, for example. Yeah. Alright. We gotta end stream before I lose my voice completely. Give me 1 second, find someone to raid. Because you know me, I always like to pass the love forward to some other people. But if you guys think of more ideas, just pop them on over on the Discord, and we shall go ahead and check them out. I know who we're gonna be raiding. We're gonna be raiding Rosario. Rosario is responsible for handling the candles, which I shall eventually bring back as merch. So that is something that you guys can look forward to in the future, probably towards the middle of the year. But we're gonna be sorry, the commands are broken. We're gonna go ahead and raid them. So please just go ahead and send over mini raid just like this for today, because I shall fix the commands by next time. So yes, I shall see you guys over there. Make sure to take care of yourselves, get some water, get some rest, and make sure to get some food as well. I'll see you guys over there. Bye.